I realized is week 3, game number 15 of the 2021 NFL season. And it's between the Green Bay Packers going up against the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans. So that is going to
We'll see Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Packers. From the city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this place to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Taking it about the run. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now we see the Packers coming out for the first time on offense, and at the helm, as always, their 8-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 16th season now, Aaron Rodgers.
A lot of people thought the Packers might struggle a bit in 2019, but that was not the case. 13 wins, a trip to the NFC Championship game, and they were led by their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, who led their team to a Super Bowl title until the 2010 season. And many thought that was the first of what would be many more. So precise with the football. 26 touchdown passes last year and just 4 interceptions. He knows how to get it downfield and still take care of it as well.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Now we're told here a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. He's taken down. And the
next receivers have spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
And to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On second and a couple. Rodgers. Get this one to the golden door. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. But that one good for 20 on the catch and run. It's a gain of 20.
Now remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind. And this time, they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. They'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 8 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And good running, going to get this down close to the first at the Saints' 13-yard line. 7 yards there, first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, got 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And it's 3rd down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught at the 7-yard line. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them in contract time.
Crosby on the field goal. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 40-0 lead. Saints nothing. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But for the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Return Deontay Harris. Will take it past the 20 to the 28-yard line. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees in his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time.
Now, as after the start to the 2019 season that Drew Brees anticipated when he entered his thumb against the Rams in Week 2 and forced him to miss 5 weeks. The Saints did go 5-0 during his absence, and when he came back, they didn't miss a beat. Rallied him to another division title and got him into the playoffs. And late in the season, cast Peyton Manning for the most.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. It's up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to a quick 3rd.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, and go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first down.
Sean Garrett gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Tyler Irvin back deep. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're able to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. From Taylor, that's complete. And they work this out past the 25. Complete. A good pickup there at 22. A gain of 22 yards.
They were backed up to start the drive, and not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get the goal.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Caught outside the Adams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Working from the gun. Rodgers trying the middle, and it's incomplete. He's looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a pro team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley, the New York Giants, Courtland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all down. Injuries that have been lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. Significant time. So it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others. We'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Jones. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run your toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 38, Rodgers. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made 8. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. The drive keeps moving.
They had to settle for 3 last drive. Hope that this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now this one is tight end out on the right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because the diagnosis he did on that play downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
It really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to the secondary target. It's a really nice game.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency break.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Hands at the tight end. And we'll get it down this time to 17. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it up. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he ran, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try and run for him with Jones. He gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman, coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half and his future touchdowns. That's a
so his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
You can get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. I know coaches tell us all the time having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers, this is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
One of the underrated aspects of Davante Adams' game is his toughness. He had to battle his way through injury last year. While his numbers may have dipped, he was still the number 1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers in the league. Constantly works on his footwork, constantly works on how he gets away from defenders in order to get open. He's a guy.
They'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers add on to their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken a yard deep. And they're going down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result that he opted for the touchback. The New Orleans Saints, winners of 2 straight, they get the victory over the visiting LA Chargers Monday night in Week 5, and they needed that one, moving to 3-2 now on the year. Now coming up, Week Week 6, their open week, and then they'll be home for Carolina, then at Chicago and at Tampa Bay. And hopefully they'll have their All-Pro Michael Thomas back in time for those contests, because certainly they have missed him out wide. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And now it's second down. As we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. And Arizona, Dallas, Monday night. And then the NFL KC from Thursday to Monday. And Buffalo on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just start with that one, because that Buffalo Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was really a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona Dallas Monday night, that feels like an old school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now I'm Andy Dalton, a quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland, Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with Cleveland fully in the fight?
I had a catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. They find Sanders. Now we're getting a timeout call on New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 40 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game and a half that might provide a psychological boost. Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Oh my God, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back now. And he'll get up near the 45 and spot at the 34. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Shotgun now for Breeze. First down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. In search of a short down on third down, and that wind up getting over 20 yards. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports halftime report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Mr. Aaron Rodgers. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Harris to return it. And we're getting a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
Now come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they have something going. They just need to do it a little bit better.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Every time Michael Thomas makes a catch, I can't help but marvel about the 2019 season. 149 catches. But how about the receiving yardage? 1,725 yards. I don't care what the game plan was on defense. Michael Thomas found a way to beat it.
First down and completing it. And take it down, but not before it gets in the enemy territory. 13 yards as they got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now Breeze. Pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
You know, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here in 2nd and 15. Breeze here from Merrill. Down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Breeze to throw. Can't handle on to it. Almost intercepted. They put along the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I know that we've seen their share of struggles, and the quarterback's been hit a few times in this game, but this one can't be put on the offensive line. They gave plenty of time to throw the football. I think ultimately he has to be a lot more decisive in his decision-making and get rid of it and find an open target.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. This one stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the
You know what really fires up offensive line? But the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll go again to Jones. Nowhere to go that time. They got the unit up to the 25.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll line with Jones. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Let's try the jet sweep here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. Balance, been able to get it up past the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 40 on 1st down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run. But from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And a good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 33. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. It's going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun to give to Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building and bowling. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, time left, being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound it away, trying to finish off the game.
Scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Sheldon Rankin's making the stop, and he continues to get better and better after battling injuries earlier in his career. A former first-round pick for the Saints out of Louisville in 2016.
The Packers on 3rd down. They have been superb, 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Boy, no chance as he was mad about defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Crosby puts it through. And push the lead up to 13 and nothing.
13. Saints, nothing.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away into 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the big field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Here's Harris to return it. And decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
So Brees going to lead the Saints out here 1st and 10 at their own 27. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give it 14. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool you and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Brees will try again on 2nd down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's going to rest the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that will wound up incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brees. Packers give him nowhere to go. They bring him down. trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen, guys, since you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. They let this thing go for Sanders. It's incomplete. The Saints decision to go for it. Backfires. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it, a dent, because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now for the BYU man, it's Jamal Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, this clearly a running situation. When you're up to the 4th quarter, they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And here's another tackle made at the left. They're converging well on the football down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And whistles are going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game.
Saints, nothing.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
After the main field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Breeze in the offense. Down by 16. A minute 46 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. first down. And it's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprised that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Breeze out front. Goes to his team on receiver Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw, it's Breeze. Sanders has it already. Getting down to that before it takes it across the 40-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. 10 at the 43-yard line. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. On 1st down, Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's brought down before reaching the 30. Line up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's game there, Parker. You and I both know that will do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. And now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Again, it's Breeze. At the 38. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Breeze. And this is caught. He got that with one hand.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
Enough, though. Did enough. But yeah, you're right.
most games it wouldn't have been enough. So they got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Right, there you have it. The Packers are winners over the 16-0. Not a good day for the Saints today. We'll end the stream and might be back within a locker room right after when I sign up. So see you in a few minutes.